Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Servantia or Vanessa. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell. You know the drill. And today, guys, I apologize for my voice. Today, guys, we are going to be making this cute beaded bag. I mean, look at this. This just reminds me so much of Valentine's, and I've never appreciated pink so much in my life. So let's just get right into the video. So for your fishing line, you're going to need a 0.60 millimeters fishing line. You're going to need some sugar beads and a pair of scissors. So that's basically all you need to start this bag. Now to start your bag, you're going to cut your fishing line as long as you want it. It could be a meter. You can cut it however long you feel comfortable handling a fishing line, because some people prefer it long and some people prefer it short. Anyway, when you have your fishing line, you are going to go ahead and pick up 3 beads. So go ahead and pick 3 beads like I'm showing you here in the video, and those 3 beads are going to go into your fishing line. Guys, also make sure that you watch this video to the end. Don't skip any part so you won't miss anything. So you're going to pick up a 4th bead, and that bead you are going to cross it with the fishing line on the other side of your hand. So basically we're going to have 4 beads for the start of our mat. So basically we're going to be making a mat, a beaded mat. Now I'm going to be talking fishing line on my right and fishing line on my left, so you're going to understand perfectly well. So I'm going to pick up 3 beads. I'm going to put one in the fishing line on my right, one on the fishing line on my left, and the 3rd bead I am going to interlock or cross it like so. As you can see, it still makes another 4 beads. So if you're a beginner, I'm just giving this as a tutorial for you so you don't get lost. Like I said, make sure you watch to the end, don't skip any part. So I've just put a bead on my right and left fishing line, and I've just crossed with the 3rd bead. So this is what you are going to do continuously till you get to the 4th bead. As you can see, I'm counting the beads at the side and I have 3 there. You're going to continue doing this till you get to the 11th, I beg your pardon, to the 11th bead on the side. So when you get there, I'm going to show you what you're going to do next. Now we have 11 beads on our row. I just counted there and they are 11. Now the next thing we're going to do is to turn so that we can start working downwards. Now with the fishing line on my right, I am going to insert 3 beads on my fishing line, and this is going to automatically turn my work for it to start facing the sides or facing me, so I can maneuver my work in a way that I can start working downwards. I don't know if that makes sense, but as you can see, my bead, instead of facing upward, is facing to the side now. It's at the side bead. And still using the fishing line on my right, I am going to pick up 3 beads. So that is 1, 2, and the 3rd bead right there. And I am going to go ahead and cross it with the fishing line on my left. So that has helped me come up with my 2nd row of beads. And I know that the beads is transparent and you can't see properly, but if you just pay attention to what I'm saying, it will help. So you're going to go into the closest bead to your fishing line, and you're going to insert your fishing line into that bead. That's the fishing line on the left, and with your fishing line on the right, you are going to pick up 2 beads and you are going to cross your fishing line on the left with the 2nd bead. As you can see, that continues my row. And guys, make sure when you're working this mat, because this is called a mat in beads, when you're making such things, make sure you pull very hard, because you want your project to be very firm. You want your project to be hard. You don't want it to be weak. And by the way, if you want me to do a tutorial of sorts on beginner in beads, leave me a comment in the comment section. Do it in the comment section, and I'm going to make that video for you. And I'm going to shout out to you as well. So we're just going to continue what I said. We're going to insert our fishing line on the left to the next bead. With the fishing line on the right, we are going to pick 2 beads, and with the fishing line on the left, we are going to cross it with that second bead. So continue doing this till you get to the end. Now we are at the end of our work, and we are going to turn again. So with the fishing line on my left, I am going to send it into the next hole, obviously, and I'm going to pick up 2 beads with the fishing line on my left, not my right this time, my left, and I am going to cross it with the fishing line on my right. So there completes the second row, and as you can see, it is to the side and not in front again. And with the fishing line facing on top or the front, I'm going to pick up 3 beads. So I'm going to pick up 3 beads, and I'm going to cross that with the fishing line on my left, and that helps me turn my work and forms row number 3. And you're going to continue doing this method till you get 19 rows. You're going to continue doing this till you get 19 rows. But first, I'm going to show you how to end a row if your line or your fishing line is short. As you can see, I just tied my fishing line. Instead of crossing, I just tied it twice. Twice is enough. And make sure you pull it very hard, and then I am going to weave it into my previous work. So you're just going to go back and forth. Make sure when you're weaving, your fishing line doesn't poke through the holes of your work. Weave them in the direction in which you see the previous fishing line pass through. I don't know if that makes sense, but you can see what I'm doing here. And if you check very well, you're not going to see my fishing line poking through. I'm just weaving it in the direction in which I saw, in which my other work was done. I don't know if that still makes sense, but just try it and you're going to see what I am talking about. So go ahead and do that, then find your scissors and just cut off all the excess fishing line which is left. Now all you're going to do is to cut another fishing line, however long you want it, however you're comfortable with working with your fishing line, and you're going to insert it in the bead at the corner of your previous work and into the bead in which you ended your work with. So those are 2 beads. And if you have 2 beads, what do we need again? We need an additional 2 beads in order to form another group of 4, because mostly when you're working with beads for bags, you're working in groups of 4. Anything that you do with your bag is in groups of 4. So you're just going to continue working normally, like you had an old fishing line. So you're just going to keep on working normally with your new fishing line. I'm going to send the fishing line on the right into the next bead, and then with the fishing line, you're going to send the fishing line on the left into the next bead, please. Then the fishing line on your right, obviously you're going to be inserting beads there. This is our mat. It is a 12 by 19 mat, and the next thing I am going to do is to fold one side of our mat like so. So this is going to be a start of the corners, and you're going to go ahead and do a second mat similar to the first. As you can see, this is how it's going to look like. We are going to place it like so. So like I said, it is a 12 by 19 mat, but when you fold each of the corners, it becomes a 12 by 18 mat. So we're going to count our mat: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18. So we have 18 sides of our mat. Then we have those corners. If this is going to confuse you, just go ahead and do a 12 by 18 mat, size 2 of them, obviously. Then you're just going to go ahead and do the corners like so. So the corners is going to be five five rows thick. I think that's appropriate to say 5 rows thick. And as you can see, with this folded part, it means I'm going to have 4 additional rows, plus the folded part is going to make it 5. So I had to put this water bottle to support the work so you guys can be able to see what I am doing. So I just inserted my twine into the first bead, the first folded bead. And with the twine on my left, I'm going to put 1 bead. With the twine on my right, I am going to put another bead. And obviously I'm going to cross with a 3rd bead. So we're just going to do this like normal. Now we are going to go ahead and do the same thing again. With our twine on the right, we are going to put 1 bead. With our twine on the left, we are going to put another bead and cross. So we are just basically going to do like I said. The corners of the bag is going to be five rows thick, or 5 beads thick. I'm going to show you what I mean in case you don't understand. So let me give you an alternative to doing this bag. Like I said, you're going to do 12 by 18 rows for this bag. And if you want to do the corners of the bag separate, you are going to do 3 rows thick, so that when you're joining the bags at both sides, you're going to have the 4th row on one side and the 5th row on the other side. I don't know if that was going to confuse you, but I just thought I'll say that. Anyway, when you've inserted your beads and you've made the 5th one, you are going to immediately join it. Pardon my voice, guys. You're going to immediately insert it to the other mat, so that it's going to join the bag together. So as you can see, I've inserted it, and I am going to secure that row with 1 additional bead. So when I'm done securing it, you're going to see how it looks like. I know it might look weak, but as I keep going, it's going to be firm. So as you can see, those are 2, 4, 5. Those are 5 beads thick, or 5 beads for the width of the bag, as I was saying. So we're going to insert our bead into our twine into the next bead, sorry. Then we are going to use 2 beads, or insert 2 beads into the twine on our right, and cross obviously with the 2nd bead. So basically joining the 2 bags together is kind of the same as making a flat mat. So if you understand how to make a flat mat, you're going to understand how to join the beads together. So with the twine on my left, I'm going to go into the next bead. Then with the twine on my right, I'm going to pick up 2 beads, and I am going to cross with the 2nd bead with the twine on my left. So I tried to make this video as slow as possible. I didn't fast forward it. I just tried to make it in a way that is long enough for you all to understand and not skip steps. So as you can see, I have a little progress, and my twine got finished. That's me just inserting new twine or fishing line, and that is how far I have gone. So I'm just going to continue working my back normally, with the twine on my right. I'm going to pick up 2 beads and cross with the 2nd bead with the twine on my left. So it is a repetitive process at this point, which you're going to do till you get to the other side of your back. But first, when we get to the bottom of this first side, when we want to start the bottom or the bottom of the back, I'm going to show you what to do. Guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Just take a moment out of this video to click the subscribe button and the notification bell, so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new interesting video, and you're not going to miss the video, of course. Okay, so we're still on our back. As you can see, I'm almost at the last part. So I have 3 beads already there that I'm just going to send my twine through, and obviously I'm just going to cross with just 1 bead. Now here we are at the end. I just have 1 bead to finish this row at the end. As you can see, my fingers, I have blisters from too much pulling. This is one thing. And when I go crochet again, I have more blisters from the, the thread touching the same spot. But anyway, I'm just going to move my twine around after inserting the last bead. I'm just going to move my twine around till I get to the first bead, which starts the bottom of our bag. So I'm just weaving my twine till both of my twines come out in opposite directions of the first bead of the bottom of the bag. I apologize for moving out of the camera. Like, this position was really stressful and I had no other way to adjust it again. So just go ahead and weave your twine till you get to that bead, which is going to start the bottom of your bag. By the way, guys, I'm going to link 2 videos for you to check out at the end of this video, so make sure you click on those videos, and it's going to be some tutorials that you are going to need with this bag, which is going to help you with this bag. So make sure you don't miss out on those tutorials. So here I am at the end. As you can see, both of my twines came out at both ends of that first bead, which starts the bottom of the bag. So this isn't anything new. You're just going to continue the way you know. You're going to insert the twine, the right twine, into the bead that's closest to it, and you're going to pick up 2 with the twine on your left and cross. So this is just a repetitive process that you're going to do till you get to the end of your bag, till you reach the other side. So go ahead and do this till you get to the other side. Like I said, guys, make sure you check the description box as well and click on the videos, which is going to be at the end of this video. So this is what our finished bag looks like. It's rectangular. It looks so pretty, as you can see. Majority of my customers like the transparent beads, and I went ahead and just inserted these loops where the handle is going to be, and this is our lining, guys. This pink material is everything. And by the way, I have a tutorial on my channel already on how to sew this pouch for your bag by hand. I'm going to link it down in the description box and also at the end of this video, and also how to make that little decoration you saw there. And we have some chains here for the handle of our bag and ribbons. So the first thing we are going to do is to insert the ribbon into our pouch. So you're just simply going to go ahead and weave that ribbon into your pouch. Like I said, I already have a video on how to do this up on my channel, so check the description box and also the end of this video to see that tutorial, because I'm going to link it there. So we're just going to weave it in. It's going to be a 2-sided drawstring pouch, which is perfect for any beaded bag. You can see when you pull both sides of the string, it just draws in like so. So I already attached this little decoration at the front. Like I said, I'm going to have the tutorial link in the description box and also at the end of this video, so make sure you don't miss it. And that is our pouch. I just inserted it in the bag and it is looking even lovely without the handles. But of course we have to put the handles of our bag. So I have my little pliers here, and I have of course some chains or jump rings or whatever you want to call it. And I'm just going to open up one end and insert it into our little ring that we had at the corner there, and I am going to insert the other side as well. So here I was just trying to estimate how long I wanted the handle to be. So go ahead and do the estimation for how long you want your jump ring or chain to be like. Count the number of chains or jump rings that are on your chain, and make sure you have the same on both sides of your handle, of course. So go ahead and do that. Oh, this little pink decoration that I have at the front, you can use it as a decoration for the front of any of your beaded bags, or you can use it as a handle as well. So whatever tutorial I'm going to be dropping, know that you can use it as a front decoration for your bag, or as a bag handle as well. I know I did a video of my glass beaded bags. I'm going to link those in the description as well, those glass beaded bags. And I have a short tutorial, but it wasn't very explanatory, so make sure you check out this one so you understand perfectly well what you're supposed to do. And guys, this is basically it. This is our completed bag. It is very simple, very easy. I know it took quite a long time. I know the video is quite long, but you can definitely do this on your own. And don't forget the supporting videos, which are going to help you do this bag well. So here I was just cutting off all the rough edges of the ribbon, and I just burned off the edge so that it won't fray easily. So that is basically it. That is our bag. Very simple to make. Tell me what you guys think. If you want a tutorial like this again, just comment do it again in the comment section, and I'm going to find obviously a prettier bag to make for all of you. And like I said, and I always say it and I'll say it again, make sure you subscribe, give me a like, and of course share the video to anybody that you know is going to be interested in this. And also tell me what you think. Check out my other social media. I'm going to link it in the description box. And like I said, check out the videos that I'm going to link at the end of this video. Make sure you watch these videos next. Don't forget, just click on it and you are going to go into the video straight away. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Bye.